Most people don't fail with money because they don't earn enough. They fail because they don't understand what actions match their current stage. Someone with $0 tries to invest like they already have capital. Someone with $1,000 takes risks meant for someone with $10,000. That mismatch quietly slows progress, creates frustration, and convinces people that money is hard. Money itself isn't complicated. Sequencing is. In this video, we're going to break money down by starting point, not fantasy. We'll walk through what actually makes sense when you're starting with $0, $100, and $1,000. We'll talk about realistic options, what outcomes you can expect, what usually goes wrong, and how each stage prepares you for the next. This isn't about shortcuts or hacks. It's about building momentum the right way. When you're starting at zero, money is not the main constraint. Leverage is. At this stage, your only real resources are time, attention, and effort. Trying to focus on investing or scaling too early usually leads to disappointment. Your real job at zero is to become someone who can earn. That means building skills, habits, and proof. One of the most realistic paths at zero is skill-based freelancing. This does not require being an expert. It requires being reliable and useful. Simple skills like writing short posts, organizing information, editing basic videos, creating captions, managing inboxes, or assisting online solve real problems for real people. The outcome here is not freedom. It's validation. Validation that people will pay you. Validation that you can deliver on expectations. Validation that your time has value. That validation matters more than the money itself because it changes how you think about work and income. Another realistic path at zero is digital labor. Digital labor includes virtual assistants, tutoring, moderation, data tagging, research tasks, or administrative work done online. This type of work is often overlooked, but it teaches something extremely important: how systems work. You learn how tasks flow, how deadlines are managed, how communication happens, and how accountability works in real environments. The income may not be exciting, but the exposure is valuable. You stop guessing how online work functions and start seeing it firsthand. That understanding becomes leverage later. A third option at zero is learning high-leverage skills. These are skills that scale with experience, not hours. Skills like copywriting, data analysis, automation, editing, or technical tools. These skills rarely pay immediately, but they raise your earning ceiling. At $0, one of the smartest moves is delaying income slightly to increase future earning power. This stage requires patience, which is why many people quit here. They want results before they've built capability. At zero, your goal is not profit. Your goal is becoming harder to replace. Once you reach $100, the game changes slightly. You're no longer only trading time. You're making small capital decisions. Every dollar now represents choice. The mistake many people make at this level is expecting $100 to change their life. It won't. Its job is to teach judgment. One realistic option at this stage is reselling. Buying underpriced items and reselling them introduces you to pricing, demand, and cash flow. You learn what sells and what doesn't. You learn how fast money can move. You learn that profit often depends more on timing and pricing than effort. The outcome here is not wealth. It's understanding how markets behave in the real world. Another option at $100 is investing in yourself. This could be tools, software, books, or education that improves efficiency or skill level. At this stage, self-investment often has a higher return than financial assets. The right investment saves time, improves output quality, or expands what you're capable of doing. The key question isn't, will this make me money immediately? It's, will this make earning easier over time? A third option at $100 is fractional investing for education. At this level, investing is not about performance. It's about behavior. You're learning how markets fluctuate. You're learning how you react emotionally to gains and losses. You're learning patience and consistency. Any losses here are tuition, not failure. At this stage, mistakes are cheap. That's exactly why this stage matters. When you reach $1,000, effort alone is no longer enough. Strategy starts to matter more than activity. At this level, impatience becomes expensive. One option is long-term investing. With $1,000, consistency matters more than creativity. You're not trying to outsmart markets. You're trying to participate correctly. The realistic outcome here is not rapid growth. It's stability and gradual progress over time. This stage teaches discipline, patience, and long-term thinking. Another option at this level is small business experimentation. With $1,000, you can test ideas instead of guessing. This might mean launching a simple service, creating a small digital product, or building a niche content project. The goal is not success on the first attempt. The goal is feedback. You're answering a simple question. Does anyone care enough to pay? Most ideas will not work. That's normal. Failure here is information, not disaster. A third option at this level is building income-producing systems. These are tools, processes, or automation that reduce repeated manual effort. The goal isn't passive income. The goal is leverage. Anything that allows the same effort to produce more output over time increases efficiency and scalability. At $1,000, capital preservation becomes important. You avoid unnecessary risk. You avoid emotional decisions. You stop chasing speed and start prioritizing durability. You begin thinking in years instead of weeks. Money isn't a ladder you jump. It's a staircase you climb. At 0, you build ability. At 100, you build discipline. At 1,000, you build strategy. Each stage prepares you for the next. The people who struggle aren't unlucky. They're out of sequence. If this breakdown helped you see money more clearly, subscribe for more calm, realistic finance explanations focused on long-term progress, not hype.